Kineco Limited is one amongst India's leading innovative companies in the composites industry, offering a wide range of products and processing technologies to customers all over the world. Promoted by first generation entrepreneur Shekhar Sardesai, Kineco made a modest beginning in 1995 at Pilerne Industrial Estate-Goa by manufacturing FRP industrial equipment. Today, with over 2 decades of experience, Kineco's passion for composites, innovation, and technology is recognized as its biggest USP in the market. Kineco is now jointly owned by its founder-promoter Shekhar Sardesai, who serves as the Executive Vice Chairman and Managing Director of the company and Indo-National Limited. Kineco caters to growing demand for composites from diverse markets such as railways, defense, aerospace, marine, industrial, and automotive. Kineco has 3 manufacturing facilities spread over 33,000 square meters of manufacturing space, employing over 400 people and equipped with state-of-the-art manufacturing and testing setup, which is at par with the best in the world. Kineco added another feather to its cap in September 2020 by manufacturing India's first indigenous commercial Sonar Dome, which was flagged off virtually by Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant.
Basically, Sonar Dome is a very essential structure that's mounted on the hull of the warship. Sonar Dome is a critical component of the warship, basically, which houses the sonar array systems, which considered as the eyes and ears of the warship or submarine that helps to detect the enemy or a threat in a form of any submarines or torpedoes, mines, etc. in the water, in war environment. The function of the sonar dome is to protect all that sonar systems. It's actually as a protection for that sonar array systems, and which allows the acoustic transparency, which is very important. That is the reason this main FRP, that is composite material, is used, which is acoustic transparency as well.
Kineco has been in the composite manufacturing industry for the last 25 years, and 25 years is a long time, and obviously we have gained so much of knowledge about the processes, various processes, technologies, and the expertise that we have gained over this period. It has obviously resulted in DRDO selecting us as a partner and transferring the technology and the license agreement, which we have used for manufacturing of Sonar Dome, which we have recently supplied to Navy. So it's a formal license agreement with DRDO, and the teamwork has really played well in terms of delivering the product to the benefit of the defense sector. And this technology going forward we will also use for not only defense but even other segments like industrial and the other products which are used for various other aspects of defense besides Navy, aerospace, etc. So this has been quite a good journey teaming up with DRDO. It's a complementing each other. We have got the process know-how, knowledge, and they have got the technology. They have developed this product Sonar Dome, and we have already manufactured 2 of them under their guidance as prototypes, and which were delivered to the Navy. The third one, of course, is a commercial order which we received from Maslow. Ultimate customer is, of course, Indian Navy. The third one independently manufactured by Kineco and delivered to Indian Navy just a month ago. So it has been a great achievement teaming up with the DRDO. The technology is also very interesting. It's called resin infusion technology, under which fiber optic imaging is used to see that the resin is reached to every corner of the mold. Obviously the size of it, almost 10 meter long, 3 meter wide, throws a lot of challenges with its stringent requirement on structural stability, the close tolerances, and also the other aspects from the product, which is challenging enough from the supply chain point of view, because we also have to consider the shelf life of the resin and other material that we use. So we have to be exactly on the spot as far as the supply chain is also concerned. It throws other challenges with respect to manpower as well, because this is a labor intensive product. We have to develop those skills over a period of time, and we have done that. And we have quite a lot of trained workmen, production supervisors, engineers, and managers now to handle this product independently. The technologies worked very well for this product called Sonar Dome, which is, of course, you can see this model here. And the proof of it, of course, lies in the thing that Navy has placed the commercial order on us, and the production is going to go on for next 2-3 years. We are also going forward expecting some more orders from Navy. So this is a completely commercialized product now, and we are well established in this product. Besides that, of course, we have other segments like industrial and telecom, which we are already well entrenched into. And going forward, we will use this technology in other products as well. So it has been quite a team effort from the entire organization to deliver this Sonar Dome to the Indian Navy. Well partnered with DRDO, well supported by them, and overall good support coming up from Indian Navy and Mazgaon as well. So it's a proud moment. गोयची कंपनी म्हणून आमकां खूप प्राउड feeling आसा, because we are the first company to commercially do this product, and which was of course well appreciated and acknowledged by various establishments in the defense sector, including the Ministry of Defense, the Navy itself, Mazgaon, DRDO. Everybody has been appreciated. So सगळ्यांना आमकां एक proud feeling येता. Because we have contributed to the building of the nation in a small way, and going forward also we will do that.
In the year 2012, we received a tender from R&D Engineers Pune, and we started working on this tender and studying the tender documents to understand what this is all about. And once we went through the tender documents, we realized that this particular project was going to have a lot of new processes, new materials, new test methods, etc. And the size of this particular Sonar Dome was almost to the size of something like around 11 meters long and 3 meters height and 3 meters width. So this was a big challenge which came to us, such a large size tender. Now, composites is our passion, innovation our mission, technology our focus, and world-class products our commitment. And this is what drove us to take this challenge and bid for this tender. So finally we bid for this tender, and amongst about 5 or 6 very large size companies who had participated in this bidding process, Kineco emerged as the winner, as L1, and finally we were selected as an industry partner to R&D Engineers Pune. And in the same year, we also got another tender from R&D Pune, that was for manufacturing of the mold which is used for manufacturing the Sonar Dome. Here again, the specifications were very stringent. The mold had to be structurally strong, leak proof, and many other requirements for manufacturing the Sonar Dome. So we bid again for this tender in the same year 2012, and we again, among those same 5 large size companies, we again emerged as L1, and we won this tender too. So both the tenders related to the Sonar Dome was with Kineco. That's when our journey began as an industry partner with R&D Pune, and we started our work on manufacturing, understanding the specifications, meetings with R&D, etc. Finally, after 4 years of rigorous research and development, at our end, and with the help of the R&D engineers from Pune, we could successfully manufacture India's indigenous first sonar dome, and this was unveiled. This was unveiled at the hands of our late Honorable Raksha Mantri, late Shri Manohar Parrikar, at the Def Expo 2016 in Goa, and from there it was dispatched to another DRDO lab called as NPOL for conducting the tests related to acoustic testing. The scientists from NPOL supported us a lot, and they took all the required efforts to conduct the test of such a large size sonar dome, which was also being tested for the first time in their facility. And finally, the sonar dome successfully passed the acoustic test, and it was further dispatched to Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited in Mumbai. Now the task was basically to install the sonar dome onto the ship. So they had a ship called as the P-15 destroyer, P-15 Alpha, which is a naval warship. So along with the support of all the MDL staff and Navy, along with the R&D engineers from Pune, the first sonar dome was installed on the P-15 Alpha ship. In the year 2018, we received the transfer of technology from Raksha Mantri Nirmala Sitharaman, who was the Raksha Mantri at that time, and consequently in 2020 we also received the TOT from the Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh for the process monitoring of sonar domes. So with both these TOTs, Kineco was ready with the complete know-how, infrastructure and technology to take on further challenges to build serial production of sonar domes, and also which could be used for various structural composite components for the marine industry. We finally won an award from Mazagon Dock for 7 sonar domes, and the first one was recently flagged off in the month of September by the Honorable Chief Minister of Goa, Shri Pramod Sawant. So our journey for the serial production started in the last month, and we are hoping to complete the delivery of 7 prestigious sonar domes for the Indian warships to be completed within the next 2 to 3 years.
The success of the development of Sonar Dome project is very unique. Unique in the sense that it amplifies a collaborative effort between 4 institutions and people attached to those institutions. There was DRDO, which was a design agency. There was Mazagon Dock, which was the shipbuilder. There was the Navy, which is the ultimate user of this sonar dome. And there was Kineco, who was a development partner in terms of developing this technology. All 4 institutions and its people worked for over 6 years hand in hand to make sure that this product is manufactured to the exacting requirements of the Indian Navy and met through all the certification processes in first shot. In that sense, it demonstrated that if individuals and institutions are committed to the cause, they can do wonders. Was a success. आम्ही आज पाहिला सोनार डोमाचो is a classic narrative of the Make in India story. The skeptics or the critics of Make in India movement should take a leaf out of this story. And this is the exact reason why we thought this event should be celebrated and propagated across the media so that more people can take inspiration out of the fact that if we work with positive attitude in a collaborative manner between the government and the private sector, no one can prevent us from meeting our objective of making India self-reliant, or what is now being called Atmanirbhar Bharat. Kineco's story has been built in the last 25 years on four strategic pillars of leadership. They can be described as composites our passion, innovation our mission, technology our focus, and world-class product our commitment. Using these four pillars of leadership, we have passionately innovated in many sectors of the industry in which we work, including railways, defense, aerospace, industrial, and telecommunication. Particularly in strategic sectors like defense, we have not only built country's first sonar dome, but we have also built the country's first carbon fiber heliportable bridge for military applications and disaster management application. We have also been in the space sector. Here you can see an igniter vessel which we have built for country's satellite launch vehicle. Igniter is used to fire the rocket motor of the satellite launch vehicle, and we were the first company in India in the private sector to be able to successfully build these vessels for our satellite launch vehicles. We have also innovated in the aerospace sector. Our joint venture with Kaman Aerospace of the USA has been the first of its kind and has been successful in the last 7 years in catering to helicopter parts market for defense aircraft as well as civil aircraft, and in one of the rare success stories of India and defense offset programs. So all in all, I think we have contributed significantly over the last 25 years using innovation as our tool, and we will continue to use innovation as the tool for our success. And in the next 25 years, you will see Kineco developing as a formidable company in the field of composites and value engineered products in many sectors of the economy.
Kineco started supplying railway interiors long back, since last 15 years, and we are supplying quite innovative products to Indian Railways. Mainly, we are into FRP products, which includes modular toilets, side panels, ceiling roofs, driver desks, aerodynamic front ends. Over the years, we started developing our own turnkey modules also, wherein we purchase many components and then railway gives us the bare coach and we make the entire turnkey interiors. In addition to that, from last 1 year, we are into the core research and development also, wherein we are coming up with lot of value-added products such as the auto doors, then vacuum toilets, and then many other products are in pipeline. When we go for the turnkey projects, we design also. I am very happy to say that there are very few suppliers which supply good components or good material to Indian Railways. We are amongst them, and we got a very prestigious award, a certificate which is called IRIS, which is that way an international certificate, and very few people get that, and it is given. We are now qualified for bidding for the international railway rail coach manufacturers also. So that is and we have a very good state of the art manufacturing facility here, and then we have a good supplier base also. We developed it last few years. Our suppliers also with quality consciousness. Our customer
orientation and execution excellence have taken us to this level. We hope that this will grow further and we make good amount of business with a combination of our own products, build to print product from the Indian Railways and the international market.
So Kineco Composites India is a joint venture between Kineco Group of India and Kaman Aerospace Group of USA. Kineco is a leading composite manufacturing entity in India, and Kaman Aerospace Group is a aerospace company having rich legacy of aerospace products and sub-assemblies and air vehicles, and it's a New York stock listed company. This joint venture is headquartered in Goa, and it was formed in 2012 with a vision to cater to the growing demand arising from the spends of global aerospace and defense OEMs, catering to civil aerospace OEMs, civil aerospace markets, defense markets, and space markets. So in the last 12 years, we have formed a very pole position in this industry, and we are the leading composite manufacturers for manufacturing composite parts and sub-assemblies for air vehicles and space vehicles. The joint venture with Kaman is a force multiplier with the manufacturing expertise and skill sets. We have developed in-house capabilities which are on par with the global standards. Now, this has been followed with some prestigious certifications like AS 9100 and NEDCAP. AS 9100 has been one of the baseline certifications that are required to get into the aerospace industry, for the entire supply chain to get into the aerospace industry. Whereas NEDCAP is one of the very coveted certifications which is required for getting qualified on major global aerospace programs. As far as the Indian OEMs are concerned, we work very closely with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, Bangalore division, Advanced Composite division. We are the single largest supplier on one of their credible platforms called Advanced Light Helicopter. We have supplied to date about 40,000 parts for Advanced Light Helicopter. And we are also on other credible platforms like Light Combat Helicopter and Light Combat Aircraft. We have some programs which we have worked with space establishments of India through their composites entity, which is based in Trivandrum. The entity is called Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, where we have manufactured programs for national importance. We developed a very complex assembly called dual helix array antenna, which is part of the Indian Navigational Regional Satellite System. So it's a constellation of about 7 satellites that are launched in space and are used for navigational purposes for our armed forces. It's not yet for commercial purpose. We had supplied antennas for this particular project. 5 of these antennas have been launched in space. Besides that, we manufacture large composite structures for various launch vehicles, including the GSLV and the PSLV, the Geostationary Satellite Launch Vehicle and the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. We are also working very closely with VSSC on India's first man-made mission. We have on the final stages of discussions with VSSC to getting on board manufacturing some carbon composites and sub-assemblies for this mission called Gaganyaan. As far as our global engagement is concerned, we work with a company called BAE Systems USA. This is a very prestigious program. We work on the P8 platform manufacturing mission crew workstation consoles. P8 is basically a defense aircraft. It is a derivative of Boeing 737 aircraft. This program has given us a good amount of experience, and the journey with BAE on this program has been really rewarding. We have been awarded the gold supplier rating for the year 2018 for our supply chain excellence for delivery deliveries, meeting the delivery and the quality commitments, which has been 100% throughout this particular program. We work with other global aerospace OEMs like IAI, Israeli Aerospace Industries, where we are working on again a Boeing 737-800 freighter conversion program. It's called as BDSF, the Bedek Design Special Freighter, where we manufacture interior components kit for this particular platform. We are also on a civil platform on the A320neo, manufacturing components for engine nacelle through a UK-based OEM called Safran Nacelle. We also work with other Israeli OEMs like Rafael, manufacturing radomes for aircraft applications. So besides these programs of record that I have just spoken, we are actively engaged and in discussions with other global aerospace and defense OEMs for multiple opportunities. These opportunities are again in civil aerospace as well as defense aerospace. Of course, we are seeing some challenges on the civil side of the business due to the COVID-related disruptions that have happened in the supply chain, and we expect these disruptions to continue for some more time. So civil business is going to get impacted, but we also see a strong spend that are expected to come from defense programs from the Indian government as well as the foreign governments on foreign military sales. So we have demonstrated to these OEMs our credibility as well as capability in successfully manufacturing composite structural assemblies, and we hope that with this capability that we have demonstrated, we are going to win some business from the new opportunities that are expected to come up. And we have put in all the infrastructure in place, we have put in the foundation in place, we have put in all the human resources capabilities in place, and we are all poised to cater to this growth that we are expected to see in the near future.